Good morning, children. Hope all of you have studied the previous topic. In the previous class, we have discussed about the various steps involved in the election process. First step is the formation of constituencies. Then, reservation of constituencies for certain weaker sections. And next is the preparation of voters list. Today, we shall discuss the next step involved in the election process, that is the nomination of candidates. Let's discuss about the nomination of candidates. We already noted that in a democratic election, people should have a real choice. This happens only when there are almost no restriction on anyone to contest an election. Here, people are free to contest an election. A person who stands for election known as candidate. So, who is a candidate? A person stands for election known as candidate. Anyone who can be a voter can also become a candidate in election. In order to be a candidate, the minimum age is 25 years, while it is only 18 years for being a voter. So, what is the age limit to become a candidate? The minimum age is 25 years to become a candidate. Then, the notifications for election is issued by a constitutional authority. This constitutional authority is called Election Commission of India. The process of nomination of candidates in different constituencies begins soon after the notifications for election is released. There are two types of candidates, party candidates and independent candidates. A person contesting on a political party is nominated by that party. Such candidates are known as party candidates. So, party candidates are nominated by that political party. Party's nomination is called party tickets. Individual candidate contest election independently without the support of any political party. Every person who wishes to contest an election has to fill a nomination form and give some money as security deposit. So every candidate at first they have to fill the nomination form and give some money as security deposit. In order to make the election corruption free and to reduce money power and muscle power in the election process, recently a new system of declaration has been introduced on direction from the Supreme Court. According to this, every candidate has to make a legal declaration giving full details of serious criminal cases pending against the candidate, details of the assets and liabilities of the candidate and his or her family, and educational qualifications of the candidate. So, according to the order of the Supreme Court, every candidate must give full details of the serious criminal cases pending against the candidate, details of the assets and liabilities of the candidate and his or her family, and educational qualifications of the candidate. This information has to be made public through the mass medias. So the people will get clear information about each candidate so that they can make good decision about their representatives to whom they would cast their vote. Let me conclude today's session. For your reference, I have uploaded the URL. Go through it. Notes are also attached along with this. Take it down. A test question paper is also there. Try it yourself. Thank you.